it's Christy here. I'm just going to share with you today a quick video showing off my scrap space. So first up, I thought I would show you how I organize my stamps. Okay, so my stamp storage. I mean, it's not perfect. It's just kind of making do with what I have, but it works for me. So zippered pouch. Inside I have most of the most recent Gossamer Blue and Studio Calico stamp sets. So for the most part, because I haven't used them, they are still in their packaging. So lots of awesome stamps, but I just never remember to use them. And the ones that I do use, I'm a bad girl, and I don't worry too much about cleaning them because I just use black, to be honest. I just use black ink. So yeah, lots of stamps there. So those are all in the zippered pouch. And then we have this 6x8 Becky Higgins album. And I just have page protectors inside there. And it's all out of their packaging and inside. I think I might go back and just kind of put some cardstock or even just like a spare Project Life card in behind so that it's easier to kind of see. Now these are a mix of stamps. So some of them are Studio Calico and Gossamer Blue. Some of them are just stuff that I had or my mom gave me that was a little bit older. Some of it is like Dear Lizzie or Creative Retreat or just stuff that I bought like from Michael's, Heidi Swap and that sort of thing. And then I just recently acquired these two stamp sets and they are quite a bit larger. So I might use just a 6x8 page protector in the album to store these. But I think they're going to get so much use, or I hope they get so much use, that just sitting out on my desk will be enough. Storing my alphas, again, I used to have my alphas in like an accordion type file folder system, and it didn't really work all that great because I couldn't really see what I had. So this past week I took everything out of the accordion file folder, everything out of my drawer, which is where I pretty much stuffed everything, and moved it into this 12x12 album. So I'll open that up and give you a peek inside as well. So anyway, I had this album kicking around, and the Recollections albums came with a bunch of 12x12 page protectors. So I just used my fuse and made a line down the center of the pockets, and the thickers fit perfectly on both sides. So I'm not one to put things back in its packaging. I just find those packages with the adhesive on the bottom really frustrating. Sorry about the glare, guys. I want you to be able to see this, and it's gonna have to have some glare. So anyway, I just put the thickers back to back so you can see, so I can see when I'm working on it. I can just flip. Okay, I need certain letters. I can flip back, front and back to double check if I have all the letters that I need. And I tried to organize them by color. So whites are together, blues are together, like my greens are together, and so on. And then my bigger packs, like my Amy Tangerine multi-packs as well. And then there was these chipboard ones that just didn't fit in the fused pocket. So I just included just some regular 12x12 page protectors and slid those in. And then we're getting into like the alphas, the tinier alphas. So I just sorted those by color. So all the black are in here. So when I know I want a black alpha, I'll just take a peek, take those all out, search for the ones I want. Gray, brown, gold, yellow, red and orange are kind of together, white, yellow, and oh, I guess this yellow should go up front. Green, minty green, blue, and so on. And then these sticker sheets, I had to trim a little bit of the branding strip off, but then they fit perfectly into the 12 by 12 page protector. And I just kind of put some of the bigger alphas in there as well. That just wouldn't fit normally. Multicolored tiny word stickers and other word stickers are in here, so I will make better use of those. Just miscellaneous stickers and some chipboard alphas as well. Alright, this next part of the video I'm going to just film by hand instead of on my tripod, so I do apologize if there is any like shakiness and such. And then, so there you see the alphas and the stamps and things, and I used this little box as like my trash can, and then just some sticky notes for note taking and things. My light. This is my bowl of stuff that I think I want to use. So I just kind of was organizing my wood veneers and found these hexagons and triangles and things. So like this card has a bunch of triangles, so I just kind of put these aside so I remembered to use them. And then these are some other cards that I pulled out because I have kind of layouts in mind that I might want to use those for. And then here's just like a pile of newer stuff that I have acquired, and so I just kind of put them in like a more prominent spot so that I remember to use them, because I like using new stuff. So, and I find like this kind of stuff, especially like the multicolored packs, get a bit lost in my color sorting things. And also like these month specific items I wanted to put on my desk because I'm working on July, so I wanted to make sure that I use those in the month of July, obviously. Alright, so here I just have like a mishmash of like everything and it's not that organized, but I have this pencil case that just is like kind of my catch-all. So it has my scissors, my glossy accents, my corner rounder, stamps, my date stamp that I use like all the time, adhesive and stuff, tiny attacher next to it, shaped paper clips from IKEA, so they have their own container. And then I just have another little container with miscellaneous shaped paper clips, some pop dots and tape, and then I'll just show you this quickly. This is where I keep my enamel dots, so like another little accordion folder that I just got from Michael's like ages ago. Excuse me. So inside I do have some like multicolored packs and things in the back, or just like extras that just didn't have a spot, but it's all organized by color. So the front one is kind of like white and black, yellows, oranges, greens, purples, pink, blue, red, and then our multicolored ones. So that in a bowl here on the bottom I have just like washi samples that I've got in racks and swaps and things, so pretty easy to flip through there. And there's a little bit of twine as well. And then I have my roller stamps and cheat sheets just in there as well. So yeah, not that organized. And then I have some stamp pads that I have yet to use, and some Color Shine, Heidi Swap Color Shine, and my fuse and all the tools are tucked back in there. Then I have this little rotating organizer that just has washi rolls sorted by color, so pink and red, orange, green, black, multicolored, blue. So yeah, that's the top of my desk. And we'll quickly just kind of go into the drawers. So this is an Alex drawer system by IKEA. So in this drawer, it's kind of a mishmash of larger items. So my paper cutter, some Becky Higgins cards, label maker, Dymo label maker. Usually my tiny attacher goes in here as well. And then underneath, I just kind of stuck a project that I've been putting off for a while, but it's tucked under there. My mini kits and other miscellaneous cards are in there. My Studio Calico and Gossamer Blue cards. So Studio Calico, 4x6, Gossamer Blue, and then Gossamer Blue started coming out with like 4x4 and 2x2 cards, so they're tucked in there. These are all my Becky Higgins and other miscellaneous cards. They were at one point organized, but as you can see, I had little tabs and stuff. But, you know, how things go. They eventually got all mixed up. Underneath here, I have like some value kits. I do have like the Favorite Things core kit buried underneath there, because I was using that for a special project, so I wanted to keep it separate. And then I have my 6x6 paper pads. Oh, I don't know where that came from. So yeah, and then my other side, I just finished organizing all this, so I'm not ashamed of this drawer anymore. All my wood veneer, so like bigger stuff in here, or stuff that's like still in its packaging. And this tin back here has like bigger pieces as well that are loose. And then I have, these are all sorted by shape. So like you can see, I'm not going to open it up, like feathers, ampersands, banners, stars, hearts, that sort of thing. They're all sorted in there. Sequins, homemade enamel dots that I never really used, flare badges are all in there. Now these used to be sitting on my desk, but I just recently moved them to their own drawer. So all my bowls sorted by color. You can see some have way more than others. Here are 2 more bowls, so white and gold. And then I just have another Atonius container from IKEA that just has like bigger embellishments that I haven't assorted yet. Probably won't sort, but yeah, those are in there. And then towards the back, there's like a little section for like cork pieces. And then lastly is kind of my junk drawer, so things that I have acquired that I'm going to use for like racks and pocket letters and stuff. So I mean, I know that I probably won't be using it, but somebody else might be using it. So yeah, that is my scrap space. Thank you so much for requesting this video. And I hope you enjoyed it and maybe can get inspired to organize some of your areas as well. Thanks so much. Bye.